Hello, denizens. Welcome to Science Tech Stand-Up. Billionaires in space continues to be a hot take. The vast majority of social media posts I've read continue to be negative towards this endeavor. I think this is due to several reasons. First of all, if you just start with their personal brands, Branson, I think, has a fairly positive one. Elon's is a variable brand, but no one questions his nerd credentials. But Bezos's, that's a whole other level of hate. And it does not come without good reason, I think. People really do hate Jeff. So I think there is lots to unpack here. But the fact that Branson and Bezos's events all happened within a short span of each other, and the continuing publicity of the recent SpaceX and Starship successes, well, it all made it feel like it was billionaire piling on time. Still, I'm wondering if Branson and Elon would have received less hate if Bezos had abandoned his dream of siphoning off his employees' wages and nuking competitors just to get his vessel into space. Ironically, Blue Origin was the first out of the gate officially. It was founded in 2000, SpaceX in 2002, and Virgin Galactic in 2004. The difference was that Musk dumped hundreds of millions of dollars of his own money into his project right from the start, while Bezos was a cheap bastard, limiting funding and keeping headcounts low. And his research scientists also had to work the Amazon distribution warehouse on the weekends. While Blue Origin's head start was only a couple of years, SpaceX launched its first rockets into space 7 years before them. Finally, Bezos unzipped his fanny pack and vowed to sell $1 billion worth of stock to get Blue Origin going. Of course, it was Mackenzie Scott Bezos' stock, but who cares? But the Big B got his rocket off the ground, and we were lucky enough to get the actual audio from the capsule as it descended.
Woohoo! I did it! I fucking did it! First billionaire in space!
Well, Jeff, Branson did beat you there.
Fuck off, Mark! I'm the first most highest up in space billionaire!
And Elon SpaceX has actually been doing useful things, sending satellites into orbit and supplying the space station. All we did was go up and down.
You're just jealous!
Then you're just mad because I'm taller.
Bite me, Mark! Come on, boys. Stop arguing. I'm just so glad I finally made it into space after all these years. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah. Just remember, Wally, I brought you along only to deflect from all the hate people are giving me for being a tax-dodging, low-wage paying billionaire. And when we land, I'm going to do all the talking, okay? So shut up!
At least you have succeeded in advancing space travel technology, Mr. Bezos.
Oh, thanks, Oliver. If I wanted an 18-year-old to talk, I wouldn't have brought one up with me. But I didn't build this to advance science. This baby is completely automated. We're going to use this tech to automate Amazon and fire half the workforce.
Asshole.
Netflix fired 3 marketing execs for bad-mouthing their higher-ups in Slack messages that they thought were private. If I fired everyone who bad-mouthed me on our corporate Slack, I wouldn't have any employees. Next year, nearly 2.5 million weddings are expected in the U.S. That's the most since 1984 and should make up for the 40% drop in marriages that happened in 2020 for obvious reasons. Blender sales are up 8,000%. According to a new poll, 40% of American workers would prefer 10-hour 4-day work weeks, while 35% would prefer 8-hour 5-day weeks. In Europe, they are experimenting with 8-hour 4-day work weeks and have found productivity was the same, but the quality of work was higher. I don't understand this American obsession with maintaining a 40-hour work week. You probably only have 2 productive hours each day, so what is the difference between spreading that over 8 versus 10 hours? People are pooped by 2 to 3 p.m. and are asleep on the train or in their cars on the way home after 5. And you were expecting people to work till 7, which frankly happens now anyway because of smartphones and people working from home. Many employers are abusing employees' private time. Several European companies, again, those damn Europeans, cut email services to employees after the workday. So bosses can't pester them at midnight for the Felcher report. Or maybe they thought 10-hour 4-day work weeks was less than an 8-hour 5-day week. And finally, now that beef has seemingly been beyonded, the popular fake beef supplier is turning back to making fake chicken. Yes, the Beyond Meat gang actually started with fake chicken, but then put all their fake eggs into the fake beef basket as the fake beef side took off like a charging brick of wobbly tofu. But I'm not getting this. Aren't McDonald's chicken nuggets designated as fake chicken? Sorry, what is it, Wancho? Oh, they're reconstituted chicken, not the same thing. Thank you, Wancho. Apparently, the plant-based chicken is tasty, and even KFC has fooled customers during its tests of these fake chicken tenders. But folks, I have a bigger issue with all this fake stuff and fast food stuff, and that is the fast food industry's not-so-secret plan of creating products that don't need chewing. Have you tried McDonald's boneless fake ribs? It's like sucking down a tapeworm covered in sauce. And in our haste to be hasty, we seem to prefer not to have to masticate our food. And no, that's not a dirty thing to do with your Whopper. It's important for our health that we eat food that actually needs chewing. Giving your jaw a workout is a really important thing to do. Don't just work that six-pack, work that six-palate. Thank you for watching Science Tech Stand-Up. Till next time, be seeing you. Beyond seeing you. Damn it. Wish I thought of that earlier.